K Black Boxing, coming to you with another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the most significant fight of 2017. And for you all who don't know, that fight is between Terence Crawford and Julius Indongo for undisputed supremacy in the 140-pound division. I just finished reading an article from BoxingScene.com featuring Julius Indongo. And he's basically stating that he don't have no problem with coming to Terence Crawford's backyard and defeating him. He said basically, I'm paraphrasing, but he said he don't feel no pressure. He's coming to the States, to Crawford's backyard, and to take those belts away from him. He said him and his team has basically come up with the perfect game plan, and he has no pressure of what Crawford got in store for him, or no pressure for fighting in front of the United States. He also states that he's not only doing it for himself, but he's doing it for his fellow Africans as well, because he said a lot of Africans don't get this opportunity. So he has to do this. He has to get this victory to inspire the other Africans. And not only he's doing that, he's doing it for not only for his country, but he's also doing it for the whole Africa. So with that being said, when you have a fighter like that, I truly believe Julius Indongo when he say he had no pressure about coming to Crawford's backyard. Because if you look at his resume, if you look at his last two fights, that was outside his country. Before his, if I'm not mistaken, before these last two fights, which is Burns and Tronowski, I think all his fight was in his country. But his last two fights has been on the road, and he was victorious. So he's coming to the States to make a name, not only for himself, but like you say, his fellow Africans, and for his whole country as well as the whole Africa. So when you got a person that's putting the whole continent of Africa on his back, there's no way he's coming to lay down. I stated previously in another video, man, that man is truly coming over here to beat Terence Bud Crawford. I'm not saying he's going to be successful, but what I'm saying, he's coming over to beat Terence Bud Crawford. He's coming over to get those belts. So, and Terence Crawford not going to lay down. We've seen Terence Crawford many a times. He definitely got dog in him. I mean, coming from, he can fight on both sides, orthodox, southpaw. He got power. I mean, he's a boxing masterpiece when he's inside that square circle. That's what makes this fight so significant. And for the people that continue to ask us, what's all this hoopla for Julius Indongo? It's because what I just stated previously, saying that he has no pressure by coming over to the States. He coming to take those titles. Him and his team is prepared a perfect game plan. He don't care what Crawford got in store for him, or no pressure about fighting in the States or coming to his backyard. And not only is he doing it for himself, he's doing it for his whole country as well as the whole Africa. Like, come on now. If that don't tell you or show you the reason why it's a whole lot of hoopla behind him, I don't know what to tell you. I can say that, and just like I previously just stated, this is the most significant fight of 2017. Because all four major titles is on the line. And this, as I stated and many other people stated, it's the first time in over a decade since Jermaine Taylor that an individual will have all four major belts. So, I mean, Julius Indongo coming to show out, man. He's not only coming to show up, but he's coming to show out. So I think this fight is going to be very, very close, man. I say this. Listen, I think that this fight has the opportunity to be a classic. It's already history regardless of what happens. It's history in the making. But every time you have two undefeated fighters, you know how people feel about those O's, man. You know, like Keith Thurman always say, I got an O and I ain't afraid to let it go. Which I think is BS because these fighters don't want to lose. And the same in Indongo and Crawford. When you have Indongo saying that, hey, he's doing this for the whole continent of Africa, and he's trying to inspire other African boxers. Man, that's a tall task, man. So he's coming to try to show you, like, hey, this how you do it. You come in, you kick ass, you take names, and ask questions later. Like I said, Julius and I got a lot of upside if you ask me. Because both of them never lost, but he has a lot of momentum, not only for his country, but he got momentum because in back-to-back fights, he has got titles. And in his third fight, he's going for the crown de la crown. He's going for all the titles. So, and he, like I said, it's all road trips. He already went to the country of Tronowski and also Burns. So he doing the same thing with Terence Crawford. Not only coming to the States, but going to the state of Nebraska, which is where Terence Crawford is from. So that man got a lot of heart. That man said, hey, I'm coming for what's mine. And I'm bringing Mother Africa with me. Shit, man. Julius Indongo, man. Regardless of what happened, to be honest, both of these guys always gonna be linked to one another. And they're gonna, and it's history in the making, man. They're gonna be linked to one another, and it's always gonna be history. And these guys gonna give it a all. I was watched the Brother Blood boxing channel, and I seen a couple of glimpse of Julius Indongo training. You know what I mean? It's not a lot of on Julius Indongo, but I seen him training and shit. He training with all his heart, man. He's not playing. And of course, I seen Terence Crawford training as well, man. These guys, August 19th, it can't get here fast enough for me. Regardless of what else happened in boxing, this right here, we gonna crown an undisputed champion, man. So, man, I just can't wait, man. So, man, salute to all the brothers that continue to push this fight, man, because we definitely got to. We definitely got to promote this fight, man. And, I see that the African brothers, is talking to some of the brothers, interacting with some of the brothers that's talking about this fight, man. So that's good as well, So, in my opinion, like Blood Boxing said, man, Africans get behind Julius Indongo. Americans get behind Terence Crawford. Then we get it all together, man, and make a significant. This fight, honestly, I'm gonna be totally honest, man. I know they was talking about Jeff Horn and Manny Pacquiao, the most viewed fight on ESPN in I don't know how long, man. To be honest, though, this fight between Indongo and Crawford not only should be promoted more, but we should try to make it the most viewed fight of 2017. I'm gonna be totally honest, man. It needs to be more views than Manny Pacquiao and Jeff Horn. This is my opinion, because that's how significant this fight is, man. But anyway, I'm gonna end this video, man. K Black Boxing signing out. Like, comment, subscribe.